Oh boy, we have some stuff to talk about today. Not only have they put out an amazing article that shows off the Lions' new rules, which I'm absolutely loving every inch of, they've also put out an article with some big Space Marine units that are now going to Legends for Warhammer 40,000. And for me, I think this is nothing less than an absolute disaster. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's start with the, well, I like to call it the bad news first. Maybe this is not bad news for you, but it's kind of bad news to me. So some of the most prominent vehicles that you can take on the tabletop now, you can actually take them now in 9th edition. They have rules there. They have balanced rules for competitive play. Games Workshop have just put out this brand new article, and it says that they are literally moving them to Legends. You can still take them in Warhammer 40,000, but you can't take them in the competitive scene. And more or less what that means, they're kind of just left at the side of the road. Yes, you can have the fun games. I'm planning to have the fun games with them, but mostly they're just gone now. They're just left out. Now, one of the biggest ones in here, or some of the biggest ones, is like the Mastodon, the Fellblade, Dreadnoughts, like the Leviathan, Contemptor Dreadnoughts are being moved over here, which is mind-blowing to me, right? Because when it comes to stuff like the Leviathan and the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, they've just released brand new plastic kits for them, for the Horus Heresy. So you'd think from a marketing standpoint, be like, well, this is a brand new kit. Let's put it for both 30k and 40k. So people can take everything in these two settings, but apparently not. Well, again, technically you can still take them, but not in the competitive scene. I'm sure a lot of you will still take them to friendly games, but most people now just won't have them in their list. Yes, there is probably one other way to look at this. By the way, I'm sorry for wearing my sunglasses. I'm not trying to be cool rack or like shade rack or anything like that. I've literally lost my my glasses, and these are prescription. So this is the only way I'm able to do this article. Anyway, back on subject. I'm wondering if they've made this decision because we're going to get other bigger units coming forward in the 40k range, maybe bigger tanks, maybe other types of Dreadnought. They've just put out the brand new Dreadnought in the new 10th edition launch box. Is this kind of a signal like, no, take these Dreadnoughts instead of taking like your old Leviathan Dreadnoughts instead? They want to start shifting this new product rather than you keeping your own product. Maybe that is one of the roads they're actually going down. From a personal standpoint, I was about to invest into 2 Leviathan tanks, because for those people who don't know, I've got my Imperial Fist army, and I'm about to have a brand new Black Templar army as well. So I thought it'd be amazing to have 2 of these mammoth tanks on the battlefield, representing taking them in like tournaments, 2v2 tournaments, or just like the really, really fun stuff. But now I don't have an option for that because I can't take them to competitive play. So those plans have been scrapped. Maybe I should thank Games Workshop. Thanks, Games Workshop. Because I was literally this week about to buy into that, and if it wasn't for this article, I probably would have been down like £500 in terms of those models, because they are pricey Forge World models. Before we do move on, again, this is the full list, so you can mark this off if you've got it all. You can see it right in front of your Legends of the Horus Heresy units for used in match and narrative play, but not competitive events. Leviathan, Contemptor, the Darerio Dreadnoughts, which I call the compensated class Dreadnought, the one who's got like the big Daka guns. The Kratos tank, again, this is another insane one. That's a brand new plastic kit. The Spartan, just made plastic. God damn it, GW. The Cerberus, Typhon tanks, certain variants of Land Raiders are going as well. Vindicators, Whirlwinds, Xiphon Interceptors, Fire Raptors, Storm Eagles, Stormbirds. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've just noticed Stormbird. Why have you done this to me, Games Workshop? This cost me 900 quid. And you do me like this. Legion support weapons, Fellblades, Falchions, Mastodons, Javelins, Dreadnoughts, the Death Storm, drop pods. Oh my, it's all there, right? It's literally making me upset. It's making me sad looking how much stuff is being taken away from the competitive scene. Again, it's not fully going away, but if you want to make competitive lists around this, then those days are gone, brothers. It looks like, I don't know what the hell they're going to be doing in 10th edition. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. But on that note, yeah, let's let's move on. Let's talk about the Lion. I need a little bit of happiness on this video before I start crying like Perturabo. So this is the Angels of Death article they posted about. It goes into detail about the Dark Angels, the Space Wolves, the Blood Angels, the Black Templates, even the Death Watch gets mentioned. You're not forgotten for once in your life. Now, there's a bunch of stuff to go through here. I'm sure like the big channels like Auspex and stuff, they're going to go this through in depth and everything like that. There's some pretty cool things that stand out, but I just want to focus on this. This is the thing I want to talk about. Oh, it just disappeared. It's back again. This is what I want to talk about because there's some changes in here which I absolutely love. Mainly like the wounds on Lionel Johnson, that's gone up, the toughness to 9, more attacks on his weapon. But the big standout for me is finally we have an invulnerable save of 3+. Lionel Johnson has the Emperor's Shield, right? And back in 9th edition, he had a 4+ invulnerable save, and Gilliman had a 3+. And I was like, why the hell has Gilliman got a 3+? And the Lion, the guy with the literal shield of the Emperor, has a 4+. This does not make sense, Games Workshop. So it's good now that they've actually changed that around. He has the 3+. There's some other cool stuff down here as well about stratagems. He can literally take a stratagem away. He can make you do a battle shock test if you're within 12 inches, if you choose to do a stratagem. And if that does pass in his favor, you loot a stratagem and you receive a battle shock, so you lose your OC and your stratagem. So he's literally taking away your fun stuff. It's the no hiding from the watches, which is another big thing as well. While a friendly Adeptus Astartes unit is within 6 inches of this model, they have a Feel No Pain of 4+ ability against mortal wounds. I think that is absolutely stunning. It is amazing. Good stuff. The keywords as well. You do have faction keywords down here. Adeptus Astartes, Dark Angels, Monster, Character, Epic Hero, Imperium, Primarch, Lionel Johnson. Now, if you look at all like the main abilities and everything like that, it's all Adeptus Astartes keywords, which is a huge thing now going forward in 10th edition, because this literally means I can take this guy with my Black Templars, I can take him with my Imperial Fist, my Blood Angel army that I'm going to start, and of course, my partner's Dark Angel army, which she's starting. So I can literally run Lionel Johnson with all these factions, which is something that should happen. And they all receive the benefit of his auras and his effects, which again, should happen. Primarchs are these iconic, godlike figures on the tabletop, so they should be affected by these abilities. So that is a big win, but the other stuff at the start, that is sad times for me, GW. Anyway, Chaprunios, I'm going to call the video there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Go and read the articles if you want more information on that. I was really looking forward to today. Actually, you know, the news of Lionel Johnson and some of the stuff I'm reading for the Angels of Death is some fun news. But seeing all that stuff go into Legends, yeah, it's hurt me. It's hurt me big time, especially now learning, as you watch me on the video, learning about the Stormbird live. There it is. It's there in the background, right? What do I do now? Do I just throw it in the bin? It's literally a 900 chunk of resin waste. You've done this, GW. I demand a refund. Karen Rack is coming out. Right, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, post them down below. And we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See ya. Have a great day, and bye-bye.